What's going on?
That son of a bitch Hammond has jammed the door.
And who are
So-
you?
Carlo Arcaro, I'm his
So I'm planning
manager.
on doing
his
like
trainer.
Interesting attitude to have towards a
I'm gonna
victorious
stream it
athlete.
on the days I have off.
We had an
in the
arrangement.
mornings.
We had a goddamn arrangement!
That limey bastard was paid to take a nap. He reneged.
And you're out of pocket?
Damn right. Me and a couple hundred other people.
Stand aside.
Yeah. So probably 3 days a week in the mornings.
He squeezed
though.
out the window. I'll put an APB out on him.
Why would we do that? He won the fight fair and square.
To prevent him from getting clipped. He was paid to flop. There was big money riding on this
So are we
fight.
here because you lost money or because we're investigating a prize fighting racket?
Very funny. Look around and see what you can find.
Well, he's a
Which
boxer.
is Hammond's locker?
Over by the pinboard, second from the end.
How are you doing, Ethan? Wait. Oh, I don't remember how to play. Took a week off.
Doesn't look like anything.
Okay-ish. Why is everyone just okay? Why can't anyone be fantastic? Did nothing productive today. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, let's look at the tape. Nothing? Nothing.
There's a phone number we can run by R&I. Plus a bunch of names and odds.
I'm good. It
You're not
rained
the only
today,
one who
so
likes
I
to
was
flutter,
like...
Roy.
So, the main reason why I bought this was that I'm trying to work out, like, I'm trying to, like, get in shape more. So I've been walking, like, after work every day. But it's been raining so far. And I'm like, well, shit. Might as well just pay the $70 to get this thing, and then on rainy days just use it. But yeah, I'm okay. By the way, if you don't have it already, I'm pretty sure it's still available. Epic Game Store, the Ghostbusters Remastered is on sale. Not on sale, is for free until like tomorrow.
You look troubled.
Well, I
I'm
can't
gonna
get it. Why
get it.
not?
Doctor.
You don't have an Epic?
Can I help, Courtney? Is it money?
No.
Don't
no,
have PC?
doctor.
Oh.
That's okay. Do I have your professional confidence?
Whatever you say will never leave this room.
I talked some of the guys in my old unit into doing something, and it's gone wrong. I guess I did it for the wrong reasons, for short-term gain. We came home from China on the Cool Ridge.
The morphine robbery.
That was us. I thought I could get the guys a fair share. Some sort of benefit for the sacrifices that they made in the war. Those guys deserve it, Doctor.
Oh, I'm sure they do, Courtney. But the deserving aren't always rewarded.
Tell me about it, Doc. We shifted our stuff onto this mob-connected guy, and it's been turning up all over town. It wasn't meant
Oh,
to
this
be
is
like
happening
this.
while
presumption
everything
was rather
else is
naive,
happening.
Courtney.
I thought this was
I
in the
know
past.
that now, Doctor. But people are dying.
I mean, yeah, it is in the past,
Might I
but
venture a few questions?
Sure.
Do your underworld contacts have all the morphine?
No, they don't. We doled it out, hoping we could control it.
Are they pressing you for further allocation?
That's the polite way of putting it, Doctor.
I may be able to help you, Courtney.
Thanks, Doc. It helps just to talk about it.
I mean, I have a solution that will help you financially and salve your conscience.
I'm all ears, Doctor.
I will transact to take all the narcotic off your hands, and you can Rest assured that it will all be medically administered. I will use the funds that I no longer require for the purchase of medication and invest them in housing developments.
Housing?
The developments in question are housing projects for former servicemen. Your return will come from the sale of the properties, and your investment will benefit those that you care for most. Does this arrangement meet with your approval?
You're a magician, Doctor.
I'm pretty sure that's not gonna happen. Alright then, okay. So we got a phone number. Oh man, I don't remember how to detect things. Is there anything else? Didn't seem like it. Just the numbers. Yeah, I don't hear anything. Oh god, with phew! I can mute myself in time.
You better find that cocksucker and you bring him to me.
I feel bad too, Mickey. He guaranteed me he would take the flop.
I guarantee that you will be fish food if you don't bring me... Roy, you out of pocket too?
Mickey? Seems that way.
Don't worry about it. My boys are out looking for him.
Well, you'd better call them off. This is a police matter now. If anything happens to Hammond, I'll testify that you made threats against him.
Who's the Greyhound? He's a frisky one, isn't he?
Cole Phelps? Mickey Cohen.
I know who he is, Roy. I, met his brother-in-law.
I think you had the mixture pretty scared back there.
Anything else over here? Oh, who else? Phone.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address for the following phone number. AL345.
The address for the phone number is the Hotel El Mar, 6294 Leland Way, Hollywood.
Thanks. You know the place?
Flop house. Quarter a night, no questions asked.
You seem to have a pretty cozy relationship with Cohen and Stompanato.
Do I note a hint of reprimand in your tone, Detective? Talking to gangsters comes with the turf. You should try out Mickey's place. He's got a haberdasher's up on Sunset.
They go the wrong way.
See if he can get you out of those old man's clothes that you slink around in.
Yo.
It's a front for his illegal activities.
It is that, but he does carry some very sharp suits.
If it's okay with you, I'll stick with Brooks Brothers.
Okay. Oh, I have to go around. There we go. Oh.
That's the guy. I heard he's an honest cop.
Yeah, what do you want?
LAPD. We're making inquiries into the whereabouts of an Albert Hammond.
No one here by that name.
You sure?
Sure, I'm sure. This isn't the sort of place where people use their real names.
Heh.
Take a look at the register if you don't believe me. I don't need this?
Then why have a register?
Okay, so look for prominent Tommies. That should narrow it down.
Permanent Tom. What? Veronica Lake, Jimmy Can. Glenn Ford. These dudes sound made up. Shirley Temple. Probably the ones that are still checked in, huh? I would think. No. Harpo Marak, Jeannie Tyranny, Clark Gable. Why does this name sound familiar? Winston Churchill. Oh, Bob Hope. Lana Turner.
Isn't that the cop who won a medal in solving all the cases?
Vincent Price. I have no idea what I'm looking for. Probably his signature. Or his handwriting. Hey. No. That's not gonna help me. Wait. Clues. Bookmarkers. Notepad. No. AL. Maybe. AL. No? Okay. What other? Wait. What are the other numbers? Three, four, five. Okay. I don't think the numbers are gonna help me either.
Don't need this?
Yeah. I have no idea who I'm looking for. So let's just go down the list.
Winston Churchill. A very patriotic Englishman is staying in room 207.
The old bulldog. Even at a flop house, Adley can't get out from his shadow.
You got a problem, pal?
207.
Door's unlocked. Looks like he's had a broad up here.
Death guard.
Who's he hiding from?
Instaheat. Adrian Black's product of choice. Seems like a lifetime ago.
The only reason some people get lost in thought is because it's unfamiliar.
Snarfy!
Candy has expensive taste. Albert has his work cut out for him.
Who's
I saved the
Candy?
whole year for that car.
Candy Edwards, the lady who filled out this coupon.
All right, let's go after his girl. See if that gets us any closer.
Oh, wait, or the...
Another window exit. Must have just missed him.
Playing hard. It looks fine on my laptop. Must be your stream moments.
Hey, don't mind me.
Looks like Albert has been doing some homework. 11 grand would be a nice little nest egg. It's this angle if he has a real love interest.
Oof, oof.
He must be heading home. You know, I hope he makes it.
That crooked son of a bitch? No chance.
I'm good.
I guess a fighter has plenty of time on his hands between bouts.
How are you?
Does Albert have somebody special? I didn't see anyone in his corner in the fight.
I mean, yeah, candy. Does he do things? Okay. Wait. Is there like, oh yeah, open this more? That's good. No? No. Okay. You missed Night Trap yesterday.
It's still warm.
Who's he hiding from?
Tell me if I was wrong. I glanced at your stream and saw you were wearing the Rosa wig. Yeah, I had a Halloween costume on yesterday. I had my red wig on with some raccoon ears while I was playing Night Trap.
The only reason some people get lost in thought is because it's unfamiliar.
Anything else? Lots of moments?
I saved a whole year for that car.
Where's my partner go?
Isn't that the cop who won a medal and is solving all the cases?
Extra, read all about it.
You're out trick-or-treating?
Can you drive to this one?
Do we know where we're going?
There's something else in the hotel?
Extra, read all about it.
Oh, you'll actually talk to the patrons. They might know something. Hey, you know anything?
Calling you stupid would be an insult to stupid people.
Have you lent someone $20 and never see that person again? Hell, it was worth it.
Drunk, I'll bet. Or doped up. Did you read about the Tarleton case in the paper? That's the detective who solved it. Those poor kids losing everything like that.
Did I miss something?
Who's he hiding from?
Carry those and that.
The
Yeah,
only
okay,
reason
let's
some people
move it.
get lost in thought is because it's unfamiliar territory.
We'll figure it out later.
Don't need this?
You're behind the wheel.
Read all about it.
That's what it
All right,
can't be.
where to?
Highly dangerous metallic sodium.
So, you boxed in the Marines?
We all did. Standard training.
I can't imagine you ever played dirty.
The only prize for taking a fall was 1,000 push-ups.
Admirable disposal spot.
Also, Yeah, we have like 3 new runners of Ghostbusters, I've noticed. Also, yeah, no. That one person couldn't understand my my tutorial. I don't understand what's so hard to look at Ray. Okay, lean against the rail. Look at Ray. Look at the railing. Jump. You do it every time.
Can I help you, gentlemen?
Hello.
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Candy Edwards.
Apartment 7. You take the outside stairs by the parking lot and turn left at the top. You friends of the Italian guy?
What's not to understand?
Yeah. Sleazy type? Gave his name as Carlo. I didn't like the look of him, but Candy has some funny friends.
Thanks.
This Candy broad must be as sweet as she sounds. All these gentlemen callers.
Fine, after we get done with this, I'll boot it up and explain. I don't know how much more. Go. Where'd you go? Oh, over here.
Give it up, bitch.
Sounds like we're missing all the fun. Get in there,
you know
Phelps.
where he's hiding. Now tell me where he is before I cut you.
Like hitting women.
This isn't gonna end well for you, friend.
What the fuck? Why can't I? There we go. Yeah, I do it every single time. I don't understand why you guys can't do it.
Out cold, but breathing. Give her a minute and take a look around.
I can't do it blindly like you do it. Anything over here? You wearing a ring? He's married? No, married. He's single. No, I wanted to check his head. Touching his face. Mine's not complex either. You literally, Ray.
Nasty weapon.
All the Italians
Really?
carry them. A real
Jump.
man uses his fists or a gun.
Whoa. I get getting pretty close to his neck.
Carlo here seems to have the same friends as Hammond. What are the odds on them all being bookmakers?
Okay. Oh, wait. I didn't check the other pocket. Oh, I did. Nope. Lipstick.
I don't think this is going to help us.
Nope. Nail polish. Glasses. Nope.
This doesn't pertain to the case.
Nails. Oh, wait. There's one last thing. I need to pick it up. I need to touch.
This isn't what we're looking for.
Okay. Okay. Take a look at your suitcase.
She's leaving town.
Leaving town. I guess tickets, betting slip on him.
Single ticket. One way.
No.
I guess there isn't a lot for Albert in Ohio.
Where are the 72 Ghostbusters? Okay.
Scania sails from New York.
Should I wait? Why? Why would you wait?
Take a seat, Miss Edwards. We have some questions for you to answer.
Look, I haven't done anything wrong.
Ever? I find that pretty hard to believe.
Can you answer some questions now, Miss Edwards?
Oh, goody. Let's find out if I
I've
can
had worse. I'll
tell.
shake it off.
Tether slamming, dunking. You mean what I was doing before? Or when I was playing the casual? You have to be very good at that. More the case, you probably have to like set up the trap underneath the ghost and then slam it down. Because if you do a large angle, it would probably just slide against the ground. I mean, again, if you can get the angle correct and if you can get it consistently, it probably would be faster than because you wouldn't have
to around here all day. A girl's got things to do.
You wouldn't have to fiddle with the ghost to get it low enough to capture stream.
We're trying to track down Albert Hammond. We have reason to believe he might be in danger. Do you know where he is?
No, I don't. I'm over Albert. I haven't seen him.
Nope, nope, you're lying. But do I have any evidence saying that you're lying? I don't have any evidence of you lying, but I'm gonna doubt you very hard.
Save it for the suckers, Candy. Albert won big. He may not have told you, but you don't strike me as the type who leaves town when there's money to be had.
Call me anything you like, Flatfoot. I'm done with this burg and all the cheap chiselers who live here.
What? Really? You're honest to God. List of odds.
Do the names Harry, Mervyn, or Ray mean anything to you?
Could be anybody. How the hell would I know?
Doubt? She seems very suspicious.
Give up these
Really?
men, Miss Edwards, and we'll think about letting these charges against you slide.
What? Charges against me? All I did was try and look out for Albert. Now he skips out and I have to take beatings for him as well?
I do not get this game.
You're leaving town, Miss Edwards?
Yes, I'm going straight home.
I don't know. She's obviously lying. Did that coupon thing have her address? The one time I say she's trying to say lie.
You're lying to me. Albert finally won a big fight. I say good luck to him. But you know where he is. Let me help him, Candy.
Do all you cops run off at the mouth? Prove I know where he is.
Sorry. Sometimes you have to shake the tree to see what falls out.
I say you're telling the truth because at this point...
You're
No!
not planning to meet Albert?
No, I am not. I've saved up a little money and I'm gonna open a dress shop.
I don't understand.
Well, get out of your way, Candy. We know you're a busy lady.
Like I said, I've done nothing wrong.
The LAPD expects a little more cooperation. You'd better watch your back, sister.
Was she lying or she was not
Get out,
lying?
Carlo,
I'm so
you
confused.
hump. And get rid of that pig sticker. You ever pull that thing on me, I'll shoot you like a dog.
That bitch knows where Hammond is. She knows where my money's gone.
My money too, tough guy. I'll handle this. Bad people are looking to hurt Candy, and yet she's not heading straight for the train station? I smell a payoff. I say stake her out. See where she goes.
Sure. Didn't get anything out of her before.
Tail this broad. Don't let her get away, but don't get spotted. I'll bring up the car behind you.
So, was she lying or was she not lying? I still can't tell. That's why I doubted her, but it wasn't doubt. What? Oh, you turned around? Why would you turn around? I hate trailing missions. Can we just skip this? No.
Tail this broad. Don't let her get away, but don't get spotted. I'll bring up the car behind you.
Ugh. Yeah, I knew that.
If the women don't find you handsome, they should at least find you handy.
Did you never use the slime tether before on ghosts? Yep. Take cover. Take cover where? I'm far enough away. She can't see me.
Can't risk losing the trail. Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
If she spots me and the game's over from this far behind, I call bullshit because that guy's right behind her.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail. Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
God, imagine if I had to start all over again from back here. Ugh.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
Okay, so I'm not gonna reach out for a second until we get past this. Because I do not want to restart this. Should me up with that van right there? Looks like it. Well, looks like she's going to a house. Shut up! Go blow my cover!
Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
So my next speed run I'm gonna try doing is gonna be Night Trap. By the way, it's less than a speed run, it's more of 100%.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
Jesus Christ, where's she going? I don't want to go in this corner with her. She's gonna turn around and nail me. Maybe not. Right here. Ethan, why do you always bring a gun? Do you really need a gun?
Bookmakers? Yes. Surprise, surprise.
You. Yes. Wait, where? Who? Bookmakers? Right here? No. Here.
A blonde woman just came in here.
She went out the back way. Said she was being watched.
How much did she collect?
$3,600. She cleaned me out.
On the Hammond Kid Galahad fight?
You got it. I'm not complaining. We all made a lot of money on that one. Huge plunge on Galahad, and then Hammond knocks the bum out.
So she collected the money and went out through the back door?
Nope. She made a phone call over there, wrote something on a notepad, and then left.
What are you doing? An old intelligence trick from the Marines.
Get where? How long it's gonna take you to get? Oh, here, here. What? I'm confused. Drugstore. Nope.
We know where she's headed. Let's get moving.
Isn't coming? No. Dorothy, are you ready?
Did you read about that woman who stabbed her husband?
You drive. I need to go over the case
On
notes.
Where are we going?
Wednesday. Wednesday. Morning, ish.
Hammond backed himself to win.
And Candy is picking up the winnings. Smart play.
Question is Candy collecting on Albert's behalf, or is she cheating him too?
Car 11K, 11 King. Further to your request, Bumco Fraud has 3 known bookmakers operating out of storefronts in the Hollywood area. Thrifty Liquor, 6106 Santa Monica, the Examiner Drugstore, and a Max Spirits at 1658 North Cherokee. KGPL clear.
Yeah. So I can still do the, stream tonight, or stream at night, and stream in the morning. So I'm gonna be doing the main, story adventure on stream, and then I've been doing the jogging. I did the jogging tonight.
Detectives Phelps and Earl, LAPD.
Relax, Cole. You just have a blonde in here, Mervyn?
Sure did. I'm just about to close up. She took me to the cleaners. 4,000 clams and change.
How long ago did she leave?
Maybe 5 minutes. Called a cab. Asked for a number. I told her there was a card over there by the phone.
Phone?
Yellow cab. We need to get after her, fast. Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Can you connect me to the Yellow Cab Company, Hollywood 2187, please? This is Detective Phelps, LAPD. You dispatched a cab to 1487 Ivar Avenue, Hollywood.
Yes, sir. Send 1 round from the pool.
Do you have the number of that cab?
Number 179.
Thanks.
Going to call APB.
We're done playing around. Get Mervyn to give us an address on Ray's place.
You have any idea who Ray is?
Sugar Ray?
Not now, Mervyn. Cole doesn't have much of a sense of humor at the best of times.
Ray runs a shop up on North Cherokee Avenue, just south of Hollywood Boulevard.
The other door was open, dude. Why'd you open the other door?
You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
This broad's planning on cleaning out every bookmaker in town.
Hammond needed to make sure he was getting a bigger payday than if he'd taken the flop.
Never trust the limeys, especially where a fight's concerned. A mistake we can't seem to stop making.
And you cut that man off. Night, Snarpy. Oh, there's a cab. You're not gonna miss much.
That's the cab waiting up ahead. She's not in the car. Don't get too close.
She must be inside.
Oh god, another trailing mission.
We're on the move again, Cole. After her. Don't lose that cab. Hammond is over the hill. He's a punching bag for the up-and-comers. He should know his goddamn place.
I think he knows. I think he worked out the place isn't L.A.
He's punchy. His brain's going to mush. Winston Churchill? Give me a break.
Churchill is a fighter, Roy. Hammond didn't just scribble down the first name he could think of.
Oh, I did not know that.
Hammond is full of himself, being this sure he was gonna win.
Oh, I forgot to ask Nerfy what he was for Halloween.
Now would be a bad time to forget how to drive.
That bitch is giving me what I'm owed. That's all I know.
There's a way back there. Is there a checkpoint? Please be a checkpoint. Please be a checkpoint.
That's the cab waiting up ahead. She's not in the car. Don't get too close.
She must be inside.
We're on the move again, Cole. After her. Don't lose that cab. Hammond is over the hill. He's a punching bag for the up-and-comers. Should know his goddamn place.
I think he knows. I think he worked out the place isn't L.A.
He's punchy. His brain's going to mush. Winston Churchill? Give me a break.
Churchill is a fighter, Roy. Hammond didn't just scribble down the first name he could think of.
Hammond is full of himself, being this sure he was gonna win.
Can you quit driving like a jackass already?
You nearly killed me!
What are they waiting for?
That bitch is giving me what I'm owed. That's all I
Go!
know.
You got a pretty funny idea of what keeping a low profile means, Phelps.
Wait, is it... There we go, okay.
Pull over.
I couldn't tell if I
He's
needed
heading inside.
to drive up more.
I think I just saw Hammond. I'll tail him. You get in there and stay with Candy. Make sure you don't let her see you.
Everything is fine.
Mister, a man like you always loses a battle of wits because you're unarmed.
Pull over. She's heading inside.
Oh my god, I hate this fucking missions. I hate this case. With a burning passion right now.
I think I just saw Hammond. I'll tail him. You get in there and stay with Candy. Make sure you don't let her see you.
Well, you don't see that every day.
God damn!
No, you could just talk to us, you bitch.
See him? Saw his picture in the paper. He worked that case with the lady that cut up like the dog.
Oh no.
Roy!
Oh, that's spurts of blood.
Call an ambulance.
Hammond got away.
He said...
Just try and sit still, Candy.
Make
Who
me-
shot you? Was it Albert?
Car.
They're on the way. I have a patrolman searching the depot. The chief's putting together a manhunt for Hammond. He got the money, right?
Looks like it.
A tough bird, our limey friend. Using his girlfriend as the bag woman and then getting greedy over the split. He won't make it out of town.
That's how you see it?
I told you that cocksucker was a crook.
Did she shoot herself? Wait,
.32 caliber. One shot fired. The Egyptian theater.
The other half of the movie ticket from before.
So, what now? The theater, I guess. We don't have much else to go on. You know the way. You can drive.
Do we know where we're going? Poor girl. She didn't deserve that.
Poor girl. Half the precinct aren't taking a vacation this year because of her. You need to leave town a lot quicker than that if you decide to screw over Mickey C.
What Kenny's left in here?
This seems like a long shot. Aren't they all?
Car 11 King.
Message from the coroner. The cause of death was a knife wound. Repeat, a knife wound. Revolver appears to have belonged to the victim.
Son of a
KGB all clear.
bitch. He stabbed her.
I thought you said real men use their fists, not guns.
That guinea cocksucker. You think he got the money too?
Come on, Roy. We're bringing this whole tragedy to its conclusion.
Why'd you kill her, Carlo? Your gripe was with me. She was collecting the money for you. Mickey made it clear it was either me or you, and I intend to keep on living. She stole those betting slips. She was running out on me.
And you were gonna let her?
No, I let her collect. I set her up, just like she set me up. Just like my manager set me up. Everyone wanted me to take a dive. Everyone wanted me to take the short money. It's for the best, kid.
You were washed up, kid! You couldn't climb, and you were too brave to sink. You were going nowhere!
Maybe, but I had heart. I was a Royal Marine, Carlo. If I lost a fight, it wasn't for lack of trying, and it wasn't for lack of courage. I didn't have much, but I had that.
I did it for you, and that's how you repay me!
You did it for yourself. So did little boy. You did it to make a quick buck. And Candy did it to make her dream come true.
Blah, blah, blah. I've got the money. All I need to do is get rid of you. It's gonna be a shame, kid, but that's business.
We've heard enough, Arcaro. Put down your weapon.
You're making a big mistake, Arcaro.
Come on, Cole. Carlos is there. And the crew is fun.
That's neat.
It's time to come out now, Hammond.
Oh, wait, before you leave, I want to know what you were for Halloween.
Put the gun down, Roy.
That son of a bitch owes me a lot of money.
Catch. The Scania sails from New York, Hammond. Be on the next train and don't ever
What are you
come
calling
back.
me? Oh.
Why?
Because I was a Marine, and I once lacked courage. Everyone deserves a second chance. Now beat it.
Fuck you! That English prick is getting away with my money, Phelps!
I'm hearing rumors of a fight that was fixed, of gangsters looking to get square, that LAPD cops might be involved. Either of you two sons of bitches know anything about that?
No, sir.
So, the dead wop who turned up in this theater, who used to be a boxing manager, who murdered Candy Edwards, has nothing to do with the fix?
Absolutely not.
Earl, you're doing venereal disease citations until you can learn to stop lying to me. Phelps, got anything to add?
No, sir.
Get your uniform from your locker. You're back on the street.
Oh. Did I fail? Wow, I only had one questioning.
.187 at 5810 Murata Avenue. Homicide wants you over there. The coroner thinks the broad was whacked using the Army morphine. Don't say anything, Roy. Just get over there.
I don't care. I don't go into letting gangsters off scot-free.
What's with that getup of yours anyway? I should start introducing us as Detective Earl, and this is my science teacher, Mr. Phelps.
Your interest in my appearance is starting to get me worrying.
Like it or not, we're a dysfunctional couple now. People judge me with you on my arm same way they would a fat broad with a 5 o'clock shadow.
I really hope you're joking, Roy. You can drive.
I knew it wasn't safe around here anymore.
seem distracted.
We recovered the morphine. Some of it might be unaccounted for, so what? That's life. We did our job.
Closing one case opens another.
Do you have any idea what is really going on while we're wasting our time following this stuff?
Are you going to tell me?
The deals being done right now will change the face of LA forever, and we're wasting our time on some hunk.
Someone's little girl.
Visit the morgue at the end of the month when the John and Jane Does are cremated. Their percentages, the odds for and against lightning striking.
Second floor, apartment 6.
Thank you.
Back.
Thanks.
Wait, is it here? Oh.
Bukowski, you made homicide.
That I did. Good to see you, Phelps.
You two want a hug? Or can we get on with it?
Relax, Rusty.
26 years old, fashion model. Found in the tub by the cleaning lady, Mrs. Reynoldson. She called it in.
We heard Carruthers thinks...
Carruthers likes to make work for people. Overdose of sleeping pills. Falls asleep in the tub, rest in peace, case closed.
Here, here. Mal is 100% that it's murder.
Do you mind if I take a look around?
Sure. Go right ahead.
I was still on homicide.
Phelps? Mal, we've had a look around. Rusty thinks it's a waste of time. What's your theory?
Come on, Mal. Tell us why we were dragged down here.
If the victim was alive when she entered the tub, water would have entered her lungs. The water is violently churned in the windpipe as she drowns. The result is that a lot of foam is generated. This foam is found at the mouth and nostrils in almost all cases of real drowning. Notice anything about our Vic?
May I take a look?
Be my guest.
Clean. At least she has a towel on.
Take a closer look at her head and neck.
Head and neck.
The neck is bruised pretty badly.
The other side. Check her arms.
Very unusual ring.
I could be wrong, but it looks like a black sapphire.
Is that bite marks? No. Game, is that bite marks? Pretty sure that's bite marks there.
Bruising on the forearms, and these look like bite marks.
Thank you!
Very good. The eyes are a classic sign of morphine, and the bruises tell their own story. I think one man held her down, and another held her arm and injected her. They put her in the bath to try to cover it as a drowning.
And spread a trail of barbiturates.
Take a look around outside on your way out and see if you can find the syrettes. It would make my theory.
The morphine would have been very quick, and there wouldn't have been much of a struggle.
Okay, so find two guys who recently bought syrettes and weren't junkies, and you might be onto something.
Is it her in these photos? It's something else.
Yes.
Maybe. No.
Miss Julie was...
Pretty girl like that? Maybe she was having trouble with some boys, huh? Maybe she got her heart broken. Couldn't take it anymore. So she ran herself a bath and down some pills and then drifted off.
I don't know. Julie, she always...
She's valet? Or...
Quality English smoking jacket.
So much...
I don't know anyone under 45 who would wear one.
Okay.
There. It's okay.
Bedroom looks disheveled.
barbiturates. What else is rattling around in this thing?
Take one
We should
step.
speak to her doctor. Prescribing both drugs would make her life a roller coaster.
Oop, hello?
Looks like barbiturates.
Not much help. Hasn't given me anything to go on. Not everything here is going to be relevant.
I want to make sure I see everything.
This is all top end of town stuff. Gives us somewhere to look.
Nothing. Okay.
Beautiful girl. Clothes certainly aren't from the Sears catalog.
Nope. Okay. What's in frame number 3?
Been a modeling assignment.
Hey!
It's a place to start.
It's a little narcissistic, isn't it? I'm saying you're a model. Why would you just have pictures of yourself all over the goddamn place?
I'm Detective Phelps. I'm here to try and help Julia. Do you mind answering some questions?
Virginia Reynoldson, I'm just so shocked. I feel like there's something I should be doing, someone I should call.
We can make those calls, ma'am. Who needs to be notified?
That's just it. I don't know. Miss Julie doesn't have any family in town. Someone has to set her affairs in order. Mr. Henderson, maybe? Who else is there? I don't know.
Who's Mr. Henderson?
If you give the details to the other detectives, ma'am, they can try and get in contact. Was Miss Randall depressed about something? Upset?
No more than normal.
No more than normal? I want to say you're telling the truth.
So she wasn't mad at anyone in particular?
Fuck!
No, men were usually besotted with Miss Julia, not the other way around. I don't think Miss Julia was ever in love with anyone.
Why'd you lie about her?
Did Miss Randall have many friends visit?
I'm not sure. I only come around twice a week.
Men friends, Mrs. Reynoldson. Spill it.
I will not spread gossip about Miss Julia. She was very nice to me.
I don't care if she was the Virgin Mary's sister. Who was she humping? You changed the sheets.
You're disgusting. If you're going to take that tone, I won't answer any more questions.
Oh my god, can I at least get one?
What was it like working for Miss Randall?
Perfectly fine, officer.
Mrs. Reynoldson, it seems like there's something you want to tell me.
She was very high-strung. Lovely one moment and screaming at you the next. She wanted it all, and she wanted it damn quick. Of course, being so beautiful, it seemed like she was going to get it. Not the way it's turned out, though, is it?
Thanks, Mrs. Reynolds. You've been very helpful. One of the other detectives will take your statement, and then you can go home. Stefan, Rusty, we'll take a look around outside and then follow up these leads. Can you get some guys to run down the jacket?
You think Carruthers has called it right?
He rarely gets it wrong.
I don't know. I'm a Galloway. I've met enough girls in my time who can't handle their dope.
Huh. That music's still playing in. You know that music plays when you have a thing around you. Hey. Needle. Morphine.
Mal will be pleased.
Well, that's hardly conclusive, given the number of those things we've come across recently.
The autopsy will confirm it one way or another.
I think our work is done here.
I think he's a bit of a gangster.
You're behind the wheel.
But he treats me nice.
All right, where to?
The doctor's office. I assume.
Hear about the woman that stabbed her?
Bukowski, Galloway, quite the little reunion in there. Almost brought a tear to my eye.
They're good police.
How would you know? You got promoted so fast you barely had time to learn their names. Let me fill you in. Bukowski's a pushover. Galloway's a drunk.
You could learn a thing or two from both of them.
Please. They couldn't work a vice case if their life depended on it.
I don't see why they'd be any better or worse at it than me.
I noticed you said better. Hubris disguised as humility. Kind of your trademark, don't you think?
Why do you always twist everything? Galloway's got nothing to prove. He's been on homicide for years.
And he's welcome to it. You're a terrier, Phelps, and that's what I need. Not some old bulldog who can't get up a flight of stairs without coughing up his lunch.
505.
Here, Stoneman, office 505.
I swear, if we locked up every doctor in this town, Vice would be able to work half days.
Three. 505.
Yes, sir, your name?
LAPD. We'd like to see Dr. Stoneman.
Dr. Stoneman is with a patient. Would you like to wait?
No, we wouldn't. Tell him we want to see him now.
There's no need to be rude.
Save it, sister.
Dr. Stoneman, I have some gentlemen from the LAPD here to see you.
Send them in, please. I'll see this patient again after they've left.
Thank you.
Your investigation is much more important.
Dr. Stoneman, we are investigating the death of one of your patients, Julia Randall.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
Do you mind if we ask you some questions about Ms. Randall?
Not if it doesn't compromise doctor-patient privilege, Detective.
How well did you know Miss Randall?
Barely at all. She'd only been a patient 6 months or so.
Oh, 6 months? I don't know what...
Julia Randall has been your patient for nearly a year. I'm sure you know that.
Do you doubt my veracity, Detective?
Yes.
Do you have access
Why
to my
would you
patient
lie,
records?
though? Where's the... Here it is.
Your prescriptions contradict you, Doctor.
Miss Randall was in the fashion business, as you probably know. She was jumped up on Benzedrine by day and knocked down by sleeping pills at night. I told her to slow up, but no. Life was too short for her.
And you supplied the prescription for the Benzedrine.
It's not illegal, Detective. A lot of young women in her line of work use it for weight loss.
You wrote Julia Randall a prescription for Benzedrine. How can you account for that?
Miss Randall was in the fashion business. She wanted to control her weight.
My doubts, but I think he's lying, but I don't know what thing would constitute, or what evidence.
Detective? Tell me, do you often lose focus like this?
Depression.
Benzedrine is addictive, as I'm sure you know, Doctor.
As I warned her, but she was determined. She said she needed it to control her appetite.
Sounds like you knew her pretty well.
I knew the line of work she was involved in.
That'll be all for now, Dr.
Oh my
Stoneman.
God.
We'll be in touch.
We're back.
Don't think this is anything. Seems irrelevant.
Wait, is there that box or no? this cup? Square. No, there has to be something else in there. No? Okay. Trusting you, game.
The old boy is lying.
About what?
I don't know. He looked relieved when you said she was dead. That's a strange reaction to have to the death of a young patient.
I miss Homicide.
Can you drive to this one?
Where are we going?
Have you noticed how croakers only pull out the physician-patient privilege card when they got some to hide?
There are certain things people have a right to keep private.
Until it gets in the way of police work. And it's only private when it suits them. A couple of drinks and every doctor I've met will spill your darkest secrets in a heartbeat.
Well, hello. What can I help you with today?
LAPD, ma'am.
I hope I haven't done anything wrong.
Nope.
No, ma'am. We're making some
Your
inquiries
mile's
about Julia Randall. Does she work here?
No, I had to let her go. Is she in some sort of trouble?
She was found dead this morning.
Found dead and you didn't have any...
How long had Julia worked as a model?
Well, she worked in New York before coming here. She was a very beautiful girl.
Okay. That didn't answer my question.
Could you tell us why you let Miss Randall go?
Husbands sometimes come in here with their wives. When Julia Randall modeled, the husbands were often more interested in her than they were their wives' dresses. The wives weren't happy, and neither was I.
Did she have any close friends here?
Actually, yes. Heather Swanson. Would you like to speak with her?
I'd like that very much. Please don't inform her about Miss Randall's death.
Very well, officer. Heather, these gentlemen are from the LAPD.
I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl. I understand that you worked with Julia Randall, Miss Swanson?
Yes. Julia helped me get my job here. She's not in any kind of trouble, is she?
She's a hellraiser, isn't she? Lives a fast life.
Oh, no. Maybe Mrs. Stanley would call her that, but I wouldn't. She's full of life, wonderful company.
That's a lovely engagement ring.
Do you like it? Henry gave it to me.
I'm very interested in engagement rings. Do you mind if I take a closer look? That's some pearl, Miss
Damn.
Swanson. Would have cost Henry a fortune. He must really love you. How did you meet Julia?
I was introduced through my fiance, Henry Arnett.
I wouldn't think you have a reason to lie.
Henry is your beau. Tell us about it.
Yes, he is. Henry has a fashion business. He and Julia have been friends for years.
Okay.
Are Miss Randall and Mr. Henderson engaged?
Who's he?
Who's he? Looks pretty straightforward, huh? You're blinking quite a bit. Oh no, you're not blinking anymore. I feel like you know. You're like her best friend.
Look, lady, you need to give me something. Do you know anybody who would have cause to harm Julia?
No. Really, Mr. Phelps. Julie is my friend. I don't know why anyone would want to hurt her. She's okay, isn't she?
That's all for now, Miss
50-50.
Swanson. Could you ask your fiancé to visit Hollywood Police Station? It would be very helpful to our inquiry.
Now, wait a moment. I don't think I'll pass on that message until you tell me why you're asking all these questions.
Julia Randall was found dead this morning.
What? Oh, no. Oh, I can't believe it. She was so full of life.
Huh.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Any messages?
Yes, Detective. The coroner's been asking to speak to you. I can connect the call if you like.
Please, thank you. Al?
Cole, can you get over here? I just finished the autopsy.
Sure thing, Mal. We'll
We
be
have
right
no
over.
other leads.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Nice move not telling old Sweet Lips in there about her friend taking the big jump till we were half out the door. Very slick.
I figured we'd get more out of her that way.
You're learning, Phelps. We'll make a vice cop out of you yet.
Where's the coronery?
That's that cop. Seems like a decent guy. You think talk is cheap? Try hiring a lawyer.
What's up?
Cole, Roy, I have some information for you.
Oh, shit.
You're the only person enjoying this, Mal. Get on with it.
The bruising confirms 2 sets of hands, so we have 2 killers. Death was caused by heart failure due to an overdose of morphine.
Have you dragged us down here to gloat? We already heard your theory.
We agree that she was murdered.
Yes, of course.
I have something else to show you.
All right, Mal, what gives?
The dead guy's name is Jimmy LeBlanc, career burglar. He came in this morning. Someone stove his head in with a lump of 2x4.
So what? Good riddance.
I found 2 cigarettes in his jacket pocket.
Wow.
Hang on a minute, Roy. We're listening, Mal.
No sign of morphine use and no metabolized morphine in his blood. Scratch marks on his face.
Which could be from getting his head remodeled.
Time of death, Mal.
Maybe an hour or 2 after the Randall girl.
So you're saying Laughing Boy here could be one of our killers? That's a hell of a long shot.
Thanks, Mal. We'll check it out.
I found something else.
Wait, what?
I saved a whole year.
Can you at least close your eyes?
Sorry, I don't play.
I don't know if it's significant. His wallet was empty. The only other things he was carrying were the harmonica and the morphine. Carruthers. Yeah, he's here. I'll send him over. They have a guy called Henry Arnett in interview 2 for you next door. Let me know how you get on.
Sure, Mal. And thanks for the lead.
Sure, Mel. Thanks for the lead.
Jackass. I hate this guy.
Goddamn captain's making me resubmit the paperwork.
I think his name is
In room
Phelps.
1.
I read about him in the paper. Poor guy.
Control room.
Must be going
Arnett
crazy.
is in interview 2, Phelps.
I
Go help him
know.
get whatever it is off his chest.
I'm looking for interview 2. In room 2. Okay.
So you're the first in this family born without a tail.
Here we go.
Mr. Arnett, I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl. Thanks for coming in.
Call me Henry. It's the least I could do. Terrible news about Julia.
How well did you know Julia Randall?
Vaguely. I'm in the clothing business, and Julia occasionally modeled for me.
Really? Because it made it sound like you knew her pretty well if you introduced your wife to him.
He's asking whether you banged her in a chuck on the shoulder fraternity kind of way.
I'm engaged to be married. It wouldn't be polite.
Answer the question.
This will remain private. Heather won't have to know. Yes. We had relations.
Miss Randall's landlady said she was seeing an older man.
Could have been. I wasn't privy to all the details of Julia's private life.
Spill it, Henry. You know nothing about a man named Henderson?
Yes, you're right. Henderson, yeah. Very distinguished.
How about a first name, wise guy? An address, maybe?
I'm sorry, I don't. I think he lives somewhere out of town. Somewhere back east.
Ever heard of a Jimmy LeBlanc?
No. Should I have? Is he an entertainer or something?
So you wouldn't have any reason to believe that LeBlanc would be involved in Julie Randall's murder?
If this guy is a criminal, he might have been involved. But like I said, I've never heard of this LeBlanc character.
Heather told us that you were in fashion.
Ethan.
That's right.
I want to make comments about
Some kind of traveling salesman?
Once I got out of the Corps,
I'm
I
not
used
doing
my...
very
You were
good
in the
at
Marines?
interrogation.
Sure. I'm proud of it. Fighting 6th.
You were in the 6th Marines?
Yes. I was a captain.
Which company?
Various companies. We had a lot of casualties.
Which engagements?
Okinawa. A couple of other places.
That will be all for now, Henry.
Huh.
You've been very helpful.
Not a real Marine.
That son of a bitch was never in the Marines. Why'd you let him off the hook?
Because we're giving him a couple of minutes before we start tailing him. Arnett is an amateur. We need to find out who killed the girl. Can you pass this on to Bukowski? Have him check the place out and go through his records.
Sure, I'll pass it
What
on.
are you up to
Thanks.
anyway?
Can you also have R&I run the records on a Jimmy LeBlanc and find out who was his last arresting officer? Have them get in touch via KGPL when they have some information.
He's in that car at the lights.
Give me a second. What the fuck is this? Who am I? That is a very late email. What was today's date? That's weird. Huh. And oh no, it's so you know Physio, right? Well, I resubscribed to his channel yesterday, and I just got the email of purchase today. But it says I subscribed tomorrow? Okay, that's weird. Oh god, I hate trailing missions. So wait, what merch are you, like...
He was squirming like a worm in there. Don't you love it when they pull the war hero excuse? Actually, maybe you don't.
So wait, what merch are you looking at? Oh, Smith's. Honestly... If I had to pick, I would pick stickers. Between a mug and a throw pillow, I would probably get the throw pillow. Personally. Why would you do this to me?
I'd have expected a cad like Arnett to be a better liar.
Mainly because I've only been drinking out of this. So I would probably just get the throw pillow, personally. Also, I would like stickers. Actually, you know, I was really sad when he was doing that giveaway that I didn't win any stickers. Oh, I'm kind of close to his car. Actually, I bought my own merch stickers, so. Yeah, everyone got stickers.
Everyone's looking at us, Cole.
But yeah. I wanted stickers to slap on my skateboard and my helmet.
Shit. Better drop back, Cole.
I also bought I bought my custom skateboard. Actually, I want to buy another one. I want one to use, but I want one to put on my shelf right here to replace this one. I want t-shirts, honestly. Like, I want my own clothing. But I'm not graphics department. That's Andy's department. He's pulling over. Oh, there he is. Furniture and loans. Loan store?
He needs money and fast. Get in there and find out what he pawned. I'll stick with him, see how he intends to spend the money. Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
Hoof it, Phelps. I'll bring the car around when I'm done here.
How close do I need to get? Wait, where is he? I can't tell which of the crowd is him. I think it's right before that blue jacket dude. Or he is the blue jacket dude. If he turns here, he's the blue jacket dude. No. Okay, he's that dude.
What are you doing?
What? Damn it. Okay, see you later. This is gonna be fun. I hate trailing missions.
He needs money and fast. Get in there and find out what he pawned. I'll stick with him, see how he intends to spend the money. Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
Hoof it, Phelps. I'll bring the car around when I'm done here.
Ah, that's me. Whoa, the cop car almost hit him. What better way to, unless he goes in that alleyway, then I'm fucked. If he notices me, I'll be very impressed. There's a new next level, trailing right here. I think I lost him. Oh, he would go in the alleyway. Where is he? Stop somewhere. I hate trailing missions so much. Why?
He needs money and fast. Get in there and find out what he pawned. I'll stick with him, see how he intends to spend the money. Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
Hoof it, Phelps. I'll bring the car around when I'm done here.
my god, what? Why'd you stop? You never stopped before. Skip action scene. Skip this action sequence and resume your investigation. Your progress through the case will not be affected. Sure. Thank you. Not a great tailor. I don't like it. Oh, here's right here anyway. That was the store across the street that I was very nervous to go into.
That's right, Mexico City. One-way ticket, please. Next available seat.
That would be 1 day from now. Is that okay?
It's going to have to be.
LAPD, the man who just came in here, he bought a ticket?
Yes, sir. To Mexico City, tomorrow night.
If you hear from him again, don't mention this conversation.
What have you got?
He bought a ticket from Mexico City. Tomorrow night.
That's good. But this is better.
Oh my God. It's Fabergé.
Should have seen the look on the pawnbroker's face when I told him to hand it over.
The guy who owned the joint thought it was worth at least 10 large for a cigarette case. Arnett only got 600 clams.
Damn.
You can drive.
Do we know where we're going?
I have nowhere else to go.
Car 11K, 11 King, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
11K, go to Hollywood Station. Homicide detectives Bukowski and Galloway have information relating to the Randall case.
Roger, KGPL. 11K, en route.
Car 11K, car 11 King, come in.
Car 11 King, go ahead.
R&I reports the last arresting officer for DOA Jimmy LeBlanc was Patrolman Fred Wallace, who's working a shift on Hollywood 9th Beat, Sunset Boulevard between Gordon and Wilcox.
Car 11K, en route.
Sir, I need the contraband list. Items stolen over the last year.
Hang on, I'll dig out a copy for you. Here you go.
Thanks.
Is the cigarette case on there?
I want to make comments to that. You know you made.
Okay. Oh, wait.
It's here. Arnett must be out of his mind trying to move this while under a murder cloud.
Wait. Oh, wait. Pearl ring. Pearl ring.
Even the engagement ring was purloined. Arnett is a cad.
No.
Mouthpiece first stripped off me at the grand jury. Case got thrown out. Now the DA wants my head.
You know the way. You can drive.
All right, where to?
Let's do the 9th Beat.
Come on, let's give him a hand.
Right behind you, Wallace. Detective Phelps.
Wallace, go left. I'm going right after this little prick in the alley.
Give me some goddamn cover!
Give it up, chump! I know you're there!
Jesus Christ. What the fuck did you stumble upon?
Thanks. Outstanding warrant, armed robbery. Knocked over a drugstore back there, and it looks like he brought his whole posse with him. Bad luck for them.
They're all yours now. We need some information.
Ever heard of a burglar goes by the name of Jimmy LeBlanc?
Sure. And nabbed Jimmy on a burglary beef a couple of years back. They cut through a music shop and into a jewelry store. He got 4 years. I miss his partner, though.
His partner?
Big guy. I had him cornered, and he picked up this huge display case and threw it out a plate glass window. Then he vaulted out of there like something out of Barnum and Bailey.
Got away.
I would have had him, except for LeBlanc yelling, "Run for it, Willie!"
And you think he was an acrobat of some sort?
More like a strongman, a wrestler, or a boxer, that kind of thing.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
You haven't done too badly yourself.
You're behind the wheel.
Where are we going? You're suggesting LeBlanc is still working with Willie?
A strong man held down Randall while someone administered the morphine. Someone with muscle opened up LeBlanc's skull. Could be.
Nice house.
LAPD, ma'am. Is Mrs. Eavestrom in?
She is. Would you follow me, sir?
I am Mrs. Eavestrom. How may I help you?
We appear to have recovered some stolen goods that belong to you, ma'am.
Yes, of course. That terrible burglary. Would you like something to drink?
No, thank you, ma'am. We have some questions, if you don't mind.
Why would I mind, young man, if you are returning 43 pieces of my property?
Okay, before we get down to that, I'll have a scotch. Thanks, straight up.
Maria, can you get the detective a drink, please?
Can you describe to us what was stolen?
It would be easier to describe what wasn't stolen, detective. A priceless tiara that has been in the family for 50 years. A Fabergé cigarette case that was worth $25,000.
$25. That's only 10. Why'd you lie?
Why are you lying about the value of your jewelry, Mrs. Eavestrom?
Who do you think you are, making heinous accusations in my own home?
Because I have it right here. It's only 10,000.
We recovered the cigarette case from a pawnbroker. No one knows the real value of an item better than those guys.
I inflated its value for the insurance claim. There. Are you satisfied?
Yes, I guess.
My daughter's boyfriend was quite taken with the case. I think he was even more disappointed than I was when it was stolen.
Heh.
What can you tell us about the burglary?
A terrible night. At least a year ago. But let's not go into that. Let's talk about what you've recovered.
Why don't you want to talk about it?
I get the sense that you're worried about something, Mrs. Eastrom.
I have already received the insurance claim, Detective. Is there any way we could keep the return of these items discreet?
Why?
That's about it for now, Mrs. Eastrom. The department will get in touch and let you know how you can recover your valuables.
You have only mentioned a few of the items that have been stolen, Detective. What else has been recovered?
You see, Phelps? That's why you get the drinks in early.
Hello, Mother. Hello, detectives.
Oh,
What is
hello.
going on?
We'd like to ask exactly the same question.
Oh, shit!
Met my daughter?
Oh, shit! You're stealing from your
mother
own
and father
mother.
divorced. I took my father's name.
The detectives recovered some of the things that were stolen, darling.
Well, what did you find?
A sapphire ring on the corpse of Julia Randall.
What are you talking about?
Your engagement ring, Miss Swanson. Would you be surprised to know that it was part of the proceeds of a burglary?
That's an outrageous allegation.
Yes, it is. I suggest we go straight to Henry Arnett's place and sort this mess out.
Oh, I'm driving. Shit.
KVI features the best live programming and transcribed shows. KVI 760.
Oh, shit, okay. Can I at least put the location in? Yes, thank you.
This car cost me a fortune, you moron!
We're missing something here. Arnett is obviously arranging the burglaries.
That's my fiance you're making scurrilous accusations about.
And Randall was obviously his partner.
But neither of them are the type to creep apartments.
You're being ridiculous. Both of you. There's a very good explanation for all of this.
Put a sock in it, sister. You're being played for a patsy and you're not even smart enough to see it.
Weird. Let's take it right up here.
You're paying for every last scratch.
I don't care. I'm gonna be your partner forever. And my advice. Quite right, huh? Bowling alley.
Come on, sister. Let's find out who your fiancé really is.
Welcome, sir. I'm sorry, are you a resident?
LAPD detectives. We're here to speak to Henry Arnett.
Oh, Mr. Arnett? Apartment 30. You can take the lift.
Thank you.
Well, isn't this just nice and awkward?
Stop!
Don't
LAPD!
kill him, Cole. This guy's our case.
Go on, put your hands in the air. Give it up, LAPD! Don't make me chase you!
Looks like he got you good, Phelps.
Yeah, he really packs a wallop. How'd I get back here?
Under your own steam, miraculously. You came in through the window, said hello, and then keeled over.
How was Arnett?
He's coming around, too. He's all hopped up. Good time to get some answers.
You missing something, Henry? You told Heather you're honeymooning without her?
Oops. Hey.
Vacheron Constantine. That's an extremely expensive watch, Henry.
A graduation present from my parents.
Just want to case the joint beforehand. Oh, this is where I originally got knocked out at. Okay, maybe there's nothing else. Okay, let's go and talk to him.
We know all about the jewelry ring. You and Randall and LeBlanc and Willie doing the legwork.
I'm in the fashion business.
You're lying, Henry.
How can you prove that I'm involved, Detective?
Well, the cigarette case, for one.
Because you pawned a Fabergé cigarette case today for $600. A case that is on a list of stolen items.
It was Julia's idea. Get a list of society parties, find out where and when, and then have the guests burgled. Julia was desperate for money. No matter how much we made, she always wanted more.
Why did Reed and LeBlanc kill Julia Randall?
I wanted to stop, to get out of that life. I was going to marry Heather if she'd have it. Julia told the others that they were out, that she was going to create a new gang. But why kill them? She always looked down on those two. When she told them that she was cutting them out, they swore to get even with her.
Damn.
Who is Henderson, and what is his involvement?
Tell them what you know, Henry. I'll stand by you if you'll only tell the truth.
There is no Henderson.
Give it up, Arnett. You're facing the gas chamber. Give the judge some reason to commute.
You still don't get it, do you? Julia entrapped everyone. She was so beautiful, so goddamn cool.
Henry Arnett, you are under arrest for burglary and for the murder of Julia Randall.
Henderson is Stoneman, all right? I'm not the guy you want. Go talk to the good doctor.
Oh, we will, knucklehead. Meanwhile, we're fitting you for convict stripes.
Can you drive to this one?
Fine. Where are we headed?
I guess the wedding's off.
He only robbed her mother and killed her best friend. Cut the guy some slack.
So how does the doctor fit in?
That's what we're about to find out. Maybe we should ask him to give you a quick once-over. That meathead gave you one hell of a pasting.
I've had worse.
You should have seen yourself staggering back in there like a drunken sailor.
Next time you can take the runner, Roy.
I didn't box in the Marines, though, did I?
Should have never told you that.
A better variety.
Time for the doctor to give us something to make this all better.
Hang on a moment, sister. Tell him it's Henry Arnett. And tell him it's urgent.
I can't do that.
Tell him, or I'll charge you with obstruction of justice.
Doctor, I'm afraid Mr. Arnett is here to see you, and he says it's urgent.
Send him in. I told you never to come.
Tell us the truth, Doctor.
I'm so glad you came. Prison will be better than insanity, and I'm already half insane with grief. Do you know that I loved her? I ruined my life for her, and yet
Yeah, everyone loved her,
I still
apparently.
love her.
Will you testify in court that Arnett and Randall did these robberies?
They organized the robberies. Julie would get the names of the guests attending my wife's parties. Didn't matter how much money I showered upon her, it was never enough. She never really cared for me.
Doctor, I'm afraid you're under arrest.
practice. You'll call Dr. Gerard. No. Please don't cry. I want to see no one. Not my wife or my children nor my friends. And I don't want a lawyer. Just lock me up and throw away the key. What have I done?
Oh, shit.
Didn't see that coming.
Bitch.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
I need an ambulance and the coroner immediately to the offices of Dr. Harold Stoneman, 1646 Ivor Street, Hollywood.
En route, Detective. You have a message. Detective Bukowski says the suspect is named Wilson Willie the Wolf Reed, former wrestler. Last known address is an apartment building at the corner of Hollywood and Vine. Detective Bukowski says to meet them there.
On our way. We have an address for the runner.
Let's try and wrap this up then.
You say that he fell hard for her. I'm a horrible person.
That old boy really fell for that broad.
I made that joke first!
Incredibly. Did you throw it all away for a woman?
Life has a way of making you pay for your pride.
Fuck you, Gabe. I made that joke first.
Phelps. Stick with the percentages. Broken hearts are for chumps.
You're talking from experience.
I certainly am.
Oh, I like women as much as the next guy. As long as they're in their place and doing what they're told.
Oof. Oof.
We don't
You're
find
the
you handsome.
reason brothers
At
and
least find you
sisters
handsome.
shouldn't marry.
You can drive.
Do we know where we're going?
He's around here somewhere. A big guy. Neighbors say he always wears basketball shoes and a cream jacket. And get this. The kids around here say he plays the harmonica.
Find a game well and have the commander set up a dragnet. We want the area closed off. We'll take this side of the street.
A harmonica playing wrestler. That's a weird one. Think he knits as well?
Just keep your eyes open and your mouth shut. I don't want him to bolt on us.
Wilson Reed, LAPD, give yourself up.
Oh, first. I need payback.
Hold it. He's got to be around here somewhere. No place to go unless he grew wings. There he is. Waste the son of a bitch.
of a bitch really picked a spot for it up here, didn't he? Julia Randall's folks are flying in from New York tomorrow to claim the body. I saw her on the slab. So perfect. Looked like she was made of porcelain. She really made an impression on me.
Julia had that impact on a lot of men.
Christ, it's cold. You guys did good work here today. Roy, I think you should buy your brother officers a drink.
Do you now? That's very generous of you, Lieutenant.
I thought you did only internet. Yeah.
The whole company is gone, Hank. The Major is dead. We're being overrun. We have to get off of this hill.
That's one of our 50 cows still firing, Cole. The 22nd are still fighting.
It's over, Cole. Looks like you're one of the lucky ones.
Say goodbye to your friend Hank, Jack.
He was your friend too, Cole. Is this how you're going to leave him? Are you wounded?
Not a scratch, Kelso.
Well, get up and get out of that fucking hole! Find a stretcher while you're at it so we can get him out of here.
Who's the senior officer here?
I guess that's you, Cole.
You were up here all night?
Yes, sir.
And your command?
Gone, sir.
Sorry to hear that, son. God damn it, we have beaten these bastards back. It's the beginning of the end, and it was one here. You're a goddamn hero, son. What's your name?
Lieutenant Phelps, sir.
I'm recommending you for the Silver Star and promoting you to first lieutenant.
Earl Phelps, a shooting at the 111 Club, 6232 Hollywood Boulevard.
Sounds like a homicide beef.
2 of the dead guys caught in the crossfire were carrying Army surplus morphine. Get over there before homicide tramples all over the place.
We already cleared that up.
Judge in Pasadena took the big sleep yesterday. He had a personal stash of 20 cigarettes. Appears we didn't get all of it.
I knew it wasn't safe around here
Goddamn
anymore.
captains make me resubmit the paperwork.
God damn it. We can't seem to put this morphine to sleep.
A dead judge. It's not good.
Everyone has their vices. Even you, Phelps.
Need a drink. I got the jitters again.
Hey, can you give me a hand? I got a hard case I need to break.
I want to make homicide. You know, you've got it made. You can get that.
You're behind the wheel.
Parker and Green are going toe-to-toe for the top job. There's a change in the wind.
About time.
This wind will be like a tornado, Phelps. Parker's got a puritanical streak. You never know we'll get swept up in a thing like that.
Outside guys are already inside.
Bukowski.
Phelps, back again.
We're here about the morphine.
Over by the bandstand. You can see what's left of the owner, Eddie McGoldrick, 26, former Marine.
I know Eddie McGoldrick. He was a non-com in my old unit.
I'm sorry to hear that, Cole. Waitress said he recently came into some money and bought the club.
Who are the other Vics?
2 musicians, Biddleston and Bowe. And get this, they used to be in a 4-piece, but the trombone player and the drummer OD'd.
Don't tell me. Lamont and Tyree? We've met the rest of the band.
Now they're a no-piece.
Do you mind if we take a look around?
Be my guest. You might want a word with the hostess, too. I'll keep her company until you're ready.
Damn.
Must have pumped a dozen rounds into him. Certainly sends a message.
Another day, another dollar.
When you're ready to have a civil conversation, we can try again.
Is someone gonna tell us what the hell is going on?
Nope, not ready yet. Okay, bottle. See. Nothing important. Dead body.
Another day, another dollar.
Morphine.
Got a new source, or is this coming from what's left in circulation?
No. Okay. Oh.
Dozen packs to a carton, 100 cartons or more. Looks like a couple of months' supply. These look brand new. Never fired. Haven't been degreased yet. We could check on the serial numbers.
Is this guy hunting for bear? Look at these things.
They're BARs. You get the odd guy who sneaks one of them home from the war. How did he get 3 of them? Army surplus morphine, Army surplus weapons, Army surplus valors. Sound familiar?
We should get back to the station and check the details of what exactly was lifted from that ship.
Well maintained, Custom case. Someone cared for this instrument. Army surplus morphine, Army surplus weapons, Army surplus valors. Sound familiar?
We should get back to the station and check the details of what exactly was lifted from that ship.
What's that click?
Never the same, are they?
Neat trick. The case must have cost more than the trumpet. We should follow up on the musician angle. He kept his stash close at hand.
Okay.
Find anything interesting?
Okay. Can I help you,
Phelps,
miss?
work the morphine
Ma'am,
angle.
I'm Detective
I'll work the
Phelps,
stiff.
Administrative Vice Squad.
Welcome to the 111 Club, Detective. Feels like I've had half the LAPD in here today already.
Any idea who did the shooting?
No idea. It was my day off. If I had been here, honey, I'd be full of holes just like the others.
You want to level with me, miss, before we start taking an interest in you.
This place has been on the slide for years. Eddie turns up, buys the club, then we start getting visits from tough guys. Next thing you know, we have the St. Valentine's Day massacre. Are you getting the picture?
Tell us about Eddie.
Eddie didn't know a thing about running a nightclub. He came into some money and waltzed in and bought the place. The previous owner thought all his Christmases had come at once.
Okay.
Where do you think he got the money?
My guess was that he was selling the sort of quality product that you don't need to advertise.
Thank you for your help, ma'am.
Eddie was in over his head, but he was a decent boss.
Where is Eddie's corpse? Is it that guy? I thought it would be 3 bodies. One is 2.
Never the same, are they?
The blue room angle too. I think that's it. Bars are in there. Okay, I think I'm good.
Officer, please tell me what's going on.
Gotta be something big, right?
I wanted you to drive, Nibs.
You know the way. You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
The early bird gets the worm. The second mouse gets the cheese.
He's
only a writer, so he can't really help.
I think his name is Phelps.
A turkey salad sandwich was great. Here, makes you see double, makes you
Take a break, boys.
We would like them to stay, Miss Lickman. We're making inquiries into the recent deaths of 4 musicians.
Since when have the police cared about dead black men?
Good point. We don't. What we care about is 2 tons of Army surplus morphine showing up on the street. If you care about working in this town, you better give me something on Biddleston and Bow, or their knucklehead buddies Tyree and Lamont.
And this is your idea of making inquiries, Untersturmführer?
I've told you 1,000 times about speaking that German gibberish at me, Elsa.
Roy! How about you get a drink while I see to this?
Will you sit down?
Why antagonize him, Elsa? You know what he's capable of.
Ask your questions, Head Officer. We have work to do.
People are dying of overdoses. If you know anything about it, you need to tell me.
I can't help you.
A lot of cats are into the thing. There's nothing special about your boys.
Damn.
I'm not looking to arrest users. I'm after the supply.
You just don't get it, do you? Some people can't live without heroin.
My partner mentioned a couple of names. You recognize them?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The only way you're going to get rid of me is to give me an answer.
I knew Cornell. We worked together a few years ago. He loved the music, but the music didn't love him.
What does that mean?
It means that he just wasn't that good. He was a sad, lonely cat.
Boys, take 5 minutes, please. I need to have a private word with the officer. Why do you ask people to risk talking about a subject that could have them jailed?
Drugs are against the law, Elsa.
And you're so full of courage, you have never felt ashamed.
This is getting us nowhere.
Do you think you'll win your war against narcotics?
It's not my war. It's against the law. My job is to prosecute the laws of this city.
Do you think you can stop people from needing drugs, Detective?
I'm asking the questions here.
Then why do you come to me with your stupid questions? You know who controls the drugs in this city.
It's not enough to just survive, Elsa. You have to try and make the world a better place.
Brave words, and very noble. But words are just words, Colfax.
She's right. We need to pay a visit to the mixer.
Cullen? Do you know where to find him?
This time of day? You'll find him holding court at the Macambo.
He can wait. There's something I need to be sure of. Give me till tomorrow morning.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do, partner.
Oh, am I trailing her? Oh, I hate narcotics. Hate narcotics. So many fucking trailing missions. I liked Homicide. That was where all the action was. that's the case. Tonight, and we'll pick it up tomorrow.
Move in. Risk losing the trail.
Oh, he's trailing me.
LAPD, we're looking for Mayor Cohen. I believe he has lunch here.
There's not going to be any trouble, is there?
Which table?
Number 3, if you'll follow me.
Fruit beers all around, doll.
Goddamn Harry thinks he could get fresh whenever he pleases.
LAPD. We have some questions
Hi,
regarding...
Mickey. How's it hanging?
Fine. Just fine, Roy. I see you brought Iga Beaver along. Hope he's not going to put the shakes on me again.
Cole Phelps, Mickey Cohen.
Good afternoon.
He has manners. Aren't you a little green for this kid?
Meet Johnny Stompanato, Cole. He has the biggest schlong in Hollywood and the smallest gun. Or maybe that's the other way around. I can never quite remember.
You're a funny guy, Roy. Haven't I always said what a funny guy Roy is? And how much fun it would be to get together with him sometime.
Poor Johnny. He's the dark, sensitive type. He's a serviceman too, Cole. Johnny was at Okinawa.
You were in the crotch?
6th Marines.
The lieutenant who won the Silver Star up on Sugarloaf. I've heard of you.
Something like that.
All right, have we finished flirting? You got something to discuss, Roy? Or are you going to stand around beating the meat while my lunch gets cold?
We have some questions.
Do I need my lawyer?
Yeah, let's try it.
Your brother-in-law, Lenny Finkelstein, was selling stolen morphine. He had 1/3 of the shipment.
Old news, kid. I don't know anything about what Lenny was up to.
I want to doubt it, but I don't want to be a dick to mobsters.
So I'm supposed to believe that you don't know what happened to the rest of the shipment?
Lenny, God rest his soul, was a moron. He was family, though, and I haven't made a beef about that, so count yourself lucky, kid. The H is a filthy habit.
Plus, I'm an idiot.
I don't condone it. The simple solution would be to have all the dope fiends put down.
So you don't know where he got the morphine?
Kid, ask a question you might get an answer to.
We believe there's a link between a group of Marines and the morphine stolen from the SS Coolidge. One of those Marines was shot to death in a club last night.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
He seemed very smug about that. He seemed really nervous.
So you haven't heard anything about what happened at the 111 Club?
What can I say, kid? I'm shocked that in the land of opportunity, Uncle Sam's finest feel the need to resort to crime. It's a dangerous business. I can attest to that. I'd recommend they get out of the life. Quickly.
A few Negroes saying goodbye on the sidewalk will never make the papers, Mickey. But we had a judge in Pasadena say adios the other day. Prominent white people popping their clogs makes everyone nervous.
You know dope has never been my thing, Roy. It's always been for schmendricks like Jack D. and Jimmy Utley. But I'll ask around and I'll get back to you. Hey, you boys want some lunch? How about a drink?
We'll take a rain check on that. Come
I can
on,
go for
Cole,
lunch.
we're leaving.
We have to cut that dope. It looks bad with people dying.
We have to get the rest of it. There's no way of watering down the stuff in those little packages. We have to put the squeeze on those guys and get the rest of it.
They don't seem the type to frighten that easy.
We'll see.
What's going on?
That fucking rat Stoker has gone public about Brenda.
Who is Brenda?
Brenda is LA's most famous madam.
And everyone knows it?
Of course everyone knows. Brenda pays her way.
Are we cops or a collection agency?
Whores have been around since the Bible. Our job is to keep it off the street so Joe Citizen and his wife can stroll around unmolested.
Then we should change the law.
Are you out of your mind? Every politician in America is against prostitution, except when they're using them.
So where does Stoker come in?
He objects to the LAPD and the administration taking its cut.
Is everyone in on this?
Yeah, and that's the problem. From a little acorn does a large tree grow. He could bring the whole thing crashing down on us.
Aren't you supposed to be working,
Sir, do you know which robbery detectives are working the Army surplus theft from the Coolidge?
Caldwell and McManus? I saw Caldwell in the squad room not long ago if you want to speak to him.
Thank you, sir. We'll do that.
Squad room?
This way.
Oh, okay. Lead the way, sir, dickhead. I don't like him.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to
I'm
stop
just
him
rusty.
with one round.
Harry, you got a minute?
Sure, Cole, anytime.
You've been working the docks robbery on the SS Coolidge?
Yeah, that's right.
So how do you see it?
Inside job. Either the guys working the wharves or some of the guys on the ship.
What else was taken apart from the morphine?
Case of BARs, case of Thompsons, crate of Valor smokes.
Homicide just recovered 3 BARs and a mountain of cigarettes at a shooting at the 111 Club.
No kidding. I better get over there.
Do you have a copy of the manifest?
Yeah. Here it is.
Mouthpiece store strips
So,
off
how
me
do
at
we
the grand
connect the
jury.
docks
Case got
robbery
thrown
to
out.
the mess at the
Now the
111
DA wants
Club?
my head.
I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to stop him with one round.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to put him down to one round. I say we bust in
This
there
is
and
the crate
find
we
the
recovered.
goddamn evidence.
500,000 cigarettes loose on the streets of L.A.
I want to make homicide.
Here's our
I mean,
backroom
you know you made
arsenal
it if you
from the
got that
111
test.
Club. Enough to arm 3 companies. Some of these guys are from my old unit. They must have finally shipped home. Kelso, Sheldon, McGoldrick.
McGoldrick was on the boat?
Sure, we checked him out.
McGoldrick bought the 111 Club, Harry. His brains are all over the bar.
Looks like whoever stole the dope is getting muscled.
By whom?
Dragner or Cohen. They control the hop.
Detectives, KGPL's going crazy. Shots fired at 1384 North Bronson. Some guy with an automatic spraying a Hollywood bus. They want every car. Go!
Damn.
Drink. I got the jitters again.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Where are we going?
Take your time. Take your time. No rush. It's only as it's shooting.
All units, officers need help at 1384 North Bronson. 1384 North Bronson, shots fired. Any units to handle identify. Code 3.
Jesus Nice. Is that automatic? Jesus Christ.
Find a way up there and stop that son of a bitch, Paul.
Oh shit. Fuck.
Shoot her at the machine gun. Take these 2 clips into the bus. As near as we can make out, he's on the roof of one of those buildings. Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist. Move, I've got you. LAPD, drop the gun now.
Clip his neck. Emptied. And there's a bar.
It's one of the BARs. Phone number and restaurant table. I know that guy. Felix Alvaro.
He's one of the guys from the ship?
His name was on the manifest.
Looks like McGoldrick wasn't the only one to get a message.
Hey, Alvaro.
Hey, Lieutenant.
He's just a plain detective now, Chico.
Who's the jughead?
This is my partner, Roy Earl. We just want to find out what happened.
What happened is that someone took a shot at my bus. And then cops turned up and start treating me like I'm some sort of Pachuco punk. My people have been in California for over 300 years.
Very fucking admirable, Felix.
You hear anything about the big heist on the Coolidge?
Yeah, I heard about it.
So what happened?
Not much. The cops came and interviewed me and all the other guys on the ship.
I was down at the 111 Club this morning, waiting for the medical examiner to scrape Eddie McGoldrick's brains off the bar. You want to tell me anything about that?
I heard that Eddie came into some money. Too bad he didn't keep a low profile. It's a tough break to get through Okinawa and then have to buy it back home.
Who's shooting at you, Felix?
How the fuck do I know?
Oh, you know. Oh, you know.
Felix, we didn't go through Okinawa to come back to this on our streets.
I've got the LAPD to keep me safe, right? Me and all my people.
We'll be in touch, Felix.
You heard that Jack is in LA?
I saw his name on the manifest.
He's been here a couple of months. Sure glad to see you got over your wound, Lieutenant. I mean, Detective.
Pretty cool customer.
He's been under fire before.
You buying his story?
Not for a minute.
Oh. Check the phone.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Jack Kelso.
Just a second. Jack Kelso, apartment 4, 1408 North El Centro Avenue, Hollywood.
Thanks, ma'am.
Now we're ready to go.
Officer,
Can you drive to this
tell
one?
me what's going on.
All right, where to?
Officer, please, tell me what's going on.
How well did you know the owner?
Goldrick? Well enough. He was in my unit.
That's some cruel irony. You survive the war, then get blown to pieces back home.
It happens more than you'd think. Young guys trying to adjust to normal life, getting mixed up in the wrong crowds.
The kid had just bought a nightclub. I'd say he got mixed up in the right crowds.
Until someone filled him full of holes.
You don't come into that kind of money that quickly without pissing a few people off.
Hello, Jack. This is Detective Roy Earl.
Hello, Cole.
We would like a word.
Would you like to come inside?
Actually, we'd prefer if you'd come downtown with us. Do you mind?
Do I have any choice?
No. You don't.
Are you going to tell me what this is all about?
It would be better for all of us if we discussed it at the station.
Bad move, Cole.
How have you been, Jack?
Cut the crap. You pick me up in front of my apartment like a common criminal and then expect small talk? Fuck you.
Do you know that there's a gang war going on in LA trying to recover that stolen morphine?
That has nothing to do with me.
I'm sure it would be gripping to hear more of your life story, boys, but the truth is, I don't give a fuck. You were on the boat, Kelso. What happened?
Do you really think a bunch of Marines could muscle in on the dope rackets in this town? Between the Vice Squad and the mob, I hear it's pretty sewn up.
You'd better watch your mouth.
Did you know that Eddie McGoldrick recently came into money and bought a nightclub?
No, I didn't know that.
And you didn't know that some mobsters blew his brains out last night?
No, I didn't.
You heard that a crate of BARs went missing?
No, I didn't.
I saw Felix Alvaro today.
Good. How was he?
A little pale. One of Mickey Cohen's goons had emptied about 60 BAR rounds into the bus he was driving. A public bus, in the middle of Hollywood. Are you going to tell me what's going on? Or do more innocent people have to die?
Yeah, and what's in it for you, Cole? Newspapers? More glory? Another promotion, another medal at the expense of men who fought for their country? Count me out.
What do you know about the Army surplus robbery from the Coolidge, Jack?
What I know is that on 3 separate occasions, you would have been dead if it weren't for me. I don't know anything about the robbery.
People are dying because morphine intended to help servicemen is being used on the street. Now we have guys from our old unit being killed by mobsters. We can put 2 and 2 together, Jack.
Gratitude isn't a concept that has much effect on you, is it, Cole?
Answer the question, Jack. Let's get this over with.
I was interviewed when the robbery took place. I don't have anything further to add.
We just want information.
Bullshit, Cole. Did you seriously believe that dragging me down here would get me to give up my own guys? You call yourself a Marine? Trying to make a name for yourself with this shitheel? Look at this chump with his $200 suit and $2,000 car.
The tough guy act is really impressive. I like you, Jack. I'd like to make you for this. I really would. I'm gonna be working on it and keeping an eye on you. You can go now.
Shooting, Robert Steiner, 6780 West Sunset Boulevard. The victim is a Chris Majowski.
Another name from the manifest?
How many more friends of yours are gonna get plugged?
Talk about tension. That was like being trapped in an elevator with a married couple who can't decide whether they love each other or hate each other.
We go back a long way.
You went too easy on him. Next time, you leave it to me. I know how to handle that
What do you mean?
smug son of a bitch.
Perfect
You
that.
don't. Jack will never give up his own men.
They just walked up and shot the man. 2 of them officers, they went that way.
Go on, get after him.
Jack was a company sergeant. He would never get involved in something like this.
We brace him and drag him downtown.
Won't work. He's a tough customer.
I might lose them. The wrong cars. I'm not watching that. That's a blue car, and I thought blue car.
Step on it, huh? Just get me a little closer.
Guys aren't gonna go quiet.
Open fire!
And ram down. picket. Oh shit. Chinese theater. Okay.
An LAPD file. We have a traitor in our midst. All of the names on the list have a hit team assigned to them.
Another bucket.
Cohen is meeting with Sheldon tonight.
We need to get to those guys fast, otherwise there'll be no case.
Oops.
We have to look at damage limitation. We can't allow that strumpet Brent Allen to bring down the whole administration.
We've got to put a lid on the press. Can't someone talk to Harry over at the Times?
It's too late. The Times would look ridiculous if we dropped the story now.
Who is this Stoker?
Stoker's a lily-white. Nothing that will fix this in the short term.
My law and order credentials are disappearing as we speak.
Can we get Brenda to leave town?
Yes, we can, but she won't go quietly. Brenda has extensive records.
Can she at least lay low?
That's already been taken care of.
Oh
Mayor?
shit.
District Attorney.
Who is this guy? And what does he want, Horrell?
Name's Roy Earl, detective, administrative vice.
Aren't you one of the clowns that got us into this mess?
Oh, I think that the orders regarding Brenda come down, not up, Mayor. I have a human interest story. It involves a certain LAPD cop, a hero from the war, who has let his beautiful wife and kids down, who has betrayed America for a German junkie whore, who has abandoned his pledge to the LAPD and his commitment to the public. We all serve. Could be all over the papers by tomorrow, and you would be off the hook.
So what do you want in return, Roy? Fingering a fellow officer.
That bitch. Can I shoot him? Oh, this might be my last case of vice. Might start arson tomorrow.
You're behind the wheel.
Do we know where we're going?
Fucking Roy.
They're taking out all the guys from the ship.
Why? How does that get them the dope?
They obviously don't know who has the morphine, and they're waiting for someone to crack.
Get in close and steer him off the tar. It's no good. We need to get closer.
What the heck's fire?
I can't take the shot from here, Cole. Hit him. Clear this asshole off the road. Let's see how fast he runs on bare rims.
Damn!
LAPD, put your hands in the air.
Damn! I flipped their car, damn! Oh, you lost your hat. Search for you, motherfucker.
That's that cop. Seems like a decent guy.
You know the way. You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Are you trying to get yourself killed?
Throw out the guns. Everything's so good to me now.
Tell Courtney. Bad luck. It was worth a try. It was worth a try.
Oh, you're still alive. Can I check out your... You good?
God.
Thank you.
Polar Bear Ice Company. They really did it. Wonder whether it was worth it.
Most people never get the chance to be rich. Wouldn't you risk it?
Can I check out his pockets or no? No. Sure? Nope, okay.
Coroner says it's going to take at least a week to get an ID.
What, am I missing something, Roy? I can't check his pockets, and I already checked that thing in his hand. Yeah. Okay, let's leave.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
No,
Where
wait. There's something still here. Something's still here. We're missing something.
No time. I gotta play interference on a sweatband. They weren't even his prints, and he still confessed.
Oh, there's a body. What am I missing? Is there anything on the back of the card? Polar Bear Ice Company. No. That's the only thing on him too. I don't know what to do. Oh shit, over here.
Looks like Sheldon is bringing his own fire team with him.
Okay. Okay, yeah, this
Chusky, Beckett,
definitely the last
Goldrick,
case.
Driscoll, these are good guys. Why did they get wrapped up in this thing?
Not everyone has your unwavering restraint in the face of temptation, Cole.
This isn't looking good. I feel like the fat kid at the back of a race.
You sure it's Cohen making the hits?
All fingers point his way.
Tires popped?
Your buddies are in way over their heads. Being a Marine doesn't mean
Popped
shit
our
out here.
tires. Oh shit, they got a good fucking name.
Light them up.
All right, let's kill these rat bastards.
Keep moving, I'll cover you. On the roof, Cole, nail him.
Fuck. Nice.
Light them up.
All right, let's kill these rat bastards.
Keep moving, I'll cover you. On the roof, Cole, nail him. Get behind something, Phelps. Throw out the guns.
Where are you?
They're making a run for it after them.
Find some cover!
Clear me some space here. I'm gonna put out an APB on every one of the sons of bitches on that list.
KGPL to car 11K. Car 11 King, come in.
Car 11 King.
11K, go to Hollywood Station. Hey, Courtney Sheldon is at Hollywood Station requesting an interview with Detective Cole Phelps.
Well, I'll be damned.
That's not correct protocol, 11K. I'll take that as a roger.
Car 11 King en route.
Oh, son of a bitch.
You can drive. Fine. Where are we headed?
Your car, you drive.
Roy, in my office, if you please.
I'm working a major case. I'm not close, Cap. It's gonna have to wait.
Let Phelps do the interrogation.
But, Cap.
No buts. This is more important.
I need a drink. I got the jitters again.
Interrogation.
You're in interview too, Phelps. Not 1927.
There's
Of
a
course girl
quack
can
in
ask
there
a
with
fella
it.
out.
What gives?
Beats me. Word came down from the chief. Said it was okay.
Is interview 2 free?
It's him. The cop from the newspapers.
Sheldon, is this your attorney?
No, detective. This is Dr. Harlan Fontaine. He came down here to help me out.
How do you do, sir?
You stole the morphine from the Coolidge.
You can't prove that.
Let's see if I can try. And what is your relationship to Sheldon, sir?
Tutor, mentor. Mr. Sheldon is a medical student of mine. He has a very bright future.
Oh, that's nice to know. Too bad all of your war buddies won't get to see your graduation. I would have asked Beckett or Majewski or Driscoll about their involvement, but that's difficult, considering they're all dead. That leaves you, Sheldon.
You can't blame their deaths on me, Phelps.
You're lying, Courtney. The other guys aren't smart enough to attempt something like this. You either give it up, or I go after Jack for it.
And how do you prove that, Cole? Jack isn't scared of you, Phelps. None of us were. We just followed your orders.
You were on the ship, Sheldon.
Yes, that's correct.
So you had opportunity.
But it doesn't mean that I was involved.
Okay. Oh shit, okay. Doesn't say he's involved. Is there anything that says he's involved? I guess I can doubt him. But I probably have something that can tie him to it. Can't have the bars to him. The manifest. Compliment, it doesn't help either. Fuck, man.
Where's the phone? Interview P3? Afraid not.
I literally don't have anything to tie him to it, so I must as well just...
So Eddie McGoldrick took his cut and bought the 111 Club.
I don't know what Eddie is, but...
Have you finished, detective?
I'm just getting started. You have an answer for everything, Courtney. Let's hope Jack does, because now I'm going after him. Is there anyone you're not prepared to sacrifice?
Jack is not in this. He's a good guy.
You or Jack, Courtney. I don't care who goes to jail. I just want the morphine off the street.
What are you offering, Cole?
Don't be ridiculous, son. This man is gambling.
What's your offer?
Doctor, good to see you.
I'm conducting an investigation.
Upstairs in my office, now.
This man is about to confess.
As of now, you're suspended from duty, pending a fitness review.
What are you talking about?
You heard the man, Phelps. Upstairs and face the music like the hero you were.
You certainly had us fooled, Detective.
Phelps, you're one of my favorite sons. You've broken this old man's heart.
Sir, what is going on here?
You're suspended, Phelps. Hand over your badge and gun.
Don't keep him waiting.
What is going on here?
Your wife's attorney has pictures of you and the German. Compromising pictures, lad.
She's pressing charges. You'll be formally charged with adultery. A criminal cannot serve as an LAPD officer, as I'm sure you're aware.
I don't understand.
How could you do it, lad? Your wife, your children, consorting with the enemy and a dope fiend at that. You're lucky the war is over. You'd be taken out and shot.
The department doesn't need this kind of publicity, Phelps. Hand over the gun, keep your head down until your board hearing. I forbid you to make any comments to the press. What the hell were you thinking?
Yep. Then we're on arson.
Marie, listen, Marie, I need to explain.
Please leave. You're upsetting the girls.
Let me see them, Marie. They're my daughters.
Go to her, Cole. You have done enough damage here. Do you want me to call the police?
For God's sake, Marie. Can't we at least talk?
What is there to talk about? Do you love her? Do you? What were you thinking? What about our children? Can you imagine what this has been like for them? Go away, Cole. My father has hired an attorney and you will be hearing from him.
I'd like to explain, Marie. I'd like to tell you what I've been going through.
What you've been going through. I have had reporters camped out on the front lawn all morning. I can't stand it, Cole.
Heh. Eh, 4 stars. Demoted. Arson desk. And we'll end it as soon as cutscene stops. The gasp.
Okay, everyone, keep it down. Cole Phelps joins the arson squad today. How'd you like porking that German whore, Phelps? Phelps is up before a review board in December. Until then, he works the arson desk. End of story. Phelps.
Yes, sir.
I don't care what you did or didn't do, Phelps. I hear you're a good case man. But if you fuck up on my detail, I'll have you out of here before your feet touch the ground. Do we have an understanding?
Yes, sir.
Cap, we don't want a fucking rat like Phelps. Can it, Tilden? Phelps, I'm partnering you with Herschel Biggs.
I don't do partners. You know that, Cap.
You do now, Biggs. Social basket cases like you two should get along just fine. Biggs will show you the ropes, Phelps.
This is arson. There are no ropes.
It shouldn't take long, then. Start with these two. House fires. 326 South Kenmore Avenue. Stefan's family was out of town when it happened. Then go to 4414 Rosewood, family by the name of Sawyer. Fire brigade will be on location.
Are they suspicious, Captain?
That's for you to find out, Detective. Now get out of here. Both of you. Get out!